Hey there, Amy DeLong, animal aromatherapist here today talking about calendula. Calendula should be your first herb that you think of for anything skin related. Scrapes, burns, cuts, wounds. It's antifungal, antibacterial, antimicrobial, and antiseptic a little bit. But it is excellent at sealing wounds. And so just a little bit onto a wound seals it right up. However, if that wound is infected, you don't want to put it on because then you could seal the infection in. So you really want to make sure that your wound is clean before applying calendula. Now notice that I'm talking about the herb. We do not have an essential oil of calendula. It just cannot be steam distilled. It can be CO2 extracted, but that creates a very thick paste-like substance that can be difficult for most people to work with. So most commonly in aromatherapy, we use it as an oil infusion, and you'll find where the herb has been infused generally into olive oil, but it can be infused into other oils as well. You can purchase it as an infusion, or sometimes it's called a macerate, and you could easily do it yourself. But as the herb, since we have to work with the herb, it is really wonderful. It's great for the cats to use and explore in their herb garden, but also we can use it as a poultice. So if you've never done a poultice, a great way to do it is to get these little tea bags that are reusable or disposable, whichever you prefer. And you just take your herb, you drop it in. There's little strings that you can just tighten this right up and steep this herb just like you would steeping a bag of tea, or a tea bag. Once it's steeped, and you can use it warm, obviously not hot, but you can use it warm on anal glands. It's going to be very soothing to the tissue, and if they're impacted, the heat and the warmth in the calendula can help draw that impaction out. Alternatively, you can put a steeped bag into the refrigerator, cool it down, and apply it to hot spots. So it'd be really cooling and, again, skin healing for hot spots. Now, because it's antifungal, it works really well with hot spots, but also anything, in the paw pads that might be fungal related, especially as we're into when we're in the warmer weather, and maybe you have dogs that are getting wet a lot and they never quite dry out. So using calendula in irritated paws can be really helpful. So the other ways to use calendula would be as a tea. We can make it obviously for ourselves, but we can offer tea to our pets as well. So you can steep it up and offer the water cooled down, diluted, in a bowl. They can drink it. It also comes as a tincture, usually is in an alcohol base. But calendula and this verges into herbalism a little bit, but it can be taken internally as well. And just like it heals wounds on the outside, it heals wounds on the inside. So it's really good for ulcers or just GI upsets, anything like if you need the lining of the GI coated or for any reason, it can be helpful for that. So if you have any questions, post them in the comments below. I hope you enjoy some calendula. It's a wonderful, very, very safe for all of our animals to use. And we'll see you next time.